Hello and welcome to a BMC software support how-to video. How to use package distributions in Mainview Middleware Monitor. My name is Steve Meshke. I'm a lead technical support analyst for BMC Software.
Okay, today we're going to review how package distribution works. Package distributions is used to schedule updates to be pushed out to the client machines. So, for example, as you can see here, this agent is running version E. Now, I've already applied FixPack J to the main server box, so if I go to the Package Distributions tab, I can select the host in question. Then I can select the packages that I want to distribute. Okay, then I can choose a time in which I want to distribute them. So I want to do this right now, so I'll go ahead and hit deploy. So what it'll do is it'll go out and it'll deploy the packages. It'll check what's there on that side, then it'll redeploy the packages. So I'll say deploy, and I'll go out and you'll see it switches to pending distribution. Then it'll push everything over to that server, and once that's completed, then all I need to do, okay, it's already done, says it's distributed. Now this is done automatically. So the key here is that you have to make sure that the
configuration agent is running.
So let's go take a look at that box. So now we've switched to the agent box. This is the box where the agent is running. So what we're going to do is I've put them in QPEA, this folder. We'll take a look in here. And inside here, we will see two folders. We'll see the agent distribution folder and the extension config folder. These will be placed in the directory that is defined by the MQS_home variable. If the MQS_home variable is not set, package distribution will not work. It has to know where to put it.
The configuration agent,
when you start it, will start and listen, and then it will look to the MQS home variable to see what it is. So if we go to our computer, go to properties, then we go to advanced system settings, environmental variables, and then we scroll down to MQS home. You can see here that MQS home is set on this box to CQPEA. Now you can use different, any directory you want. I'm just using that for now. So as you can see, we have the opportunity here to set that in here. Now, when we go back to this directory, we can look in agent distribution. Inside here, we'll see Windows 86 x86 64. This, of course, is, whatever operating system you're distributing to would reflect that. And then we look in here, and then you would see these are all the directories that need to be overlaid. Now, all you have to do to upgrade the agent is you go here and you would stop the extensible agent along with the monitoring and config or any other extensions that you're currently running. We'll just wait for that to complete. Okay, then we have to make sure that we stop the MTM configuration agent. Okay, now that everything is stopped, we have the ability to update the packages. Okay, so I'm going to open another window. And I'm going to go here. So we would take all of these packages and overlay them onto this directory like this. Okay, it's going to say this already exists. Do you want to overlay them? You say yes. So we'll say yes. There's already one here. We're going to say move and replace. And like so. So what that will do is that will update all the agents. Then we'll go back here. We'll start the extensible agent again. We'll start the monitoring configuration. In configuration extensions, we'll start them up. And finally, we want to make sure we start the configuration agent. Okay. Now let's switch back to the server box. Okay, now that we're back to the server box, as you can see, we are now running the latest version of 8100 FixPack J.
Note that this is not the most current version of Mainview Middleware Monitor, but this was the fundamental concepts haven't changed.
So by scheduling this, if you had many, many agents, what you could conceivably do is you could say, well, this stuff to be pushed out at midnight. You come in the next day, log into the boxes, you update the agents, and now you've applied the updated distribution files for the fix packs or any upgrades. If you have distributed a Bootstrap package previously and the BMTM agent, otherwise known as the configuration agent, is running, then you should be able to successfully distribute any or all packages that you may want. The notable exception of this is prior to FixPack D and E, when we went from 32-bit Windows agents to 64-bit Windows agents, you cannot use package distribution to update a 32-bit Windows agent with a 64-bit Windows agent. You have to redistribute the Bootstrap package of the 64-bit and overlay the 32-bit. It won't work. It's a limitation in the way the packages are defined. Again, the MQS home environment variable must be set in order for agents to be able to push out updates. This is how it determines where to copy the packages. I'm going to switch back to the agent box so we can review something. So the way that the packages are maintained, so it knows what version things are, if we look in the agent distribution directory, we'll see a .repo directory. This shows these are the control files that manage what version has been distributed. So if we go back and we take a look at the server box and we look at package distributions, the information that you see in this window is actually being reported back by the configuration agent back here to this window. So when we go and take a look here, all this information is in that .repo, okay? Now, once it's been pushed out, the .repo is going to think that it's been done. If we go here and we remove this folder, it won't redistribute because it's going to think that those files are already there. If, for whatever reason, you did want to redistribute everything, what you would do is you would go like this, and you would stop QPEA, QPMon, QPCFG, and the monitor configuration agent. You would delete the entire agent distribution and extension config directories, then restart extensible agent, configuration, monitoring agent, and the configuration agent. Those will then be recreated. And once they're recreated, the packages will automatically start downloading the most current agent distribution that you have. So that would be a way to automatically push things out. And that pretty much covers it.
If you have any further questions, please contact BMC Software Support. Thank you.